if you think that the reason you're not in shape is because you're so busy, unless you're Elon Musk or a fucking billionaire, then you're not busy enough to be out of shape. And even that, even if you were that, it's still unacceptable. You still see dudes like Mark Zuckerberg, you still see dudes like fucking Elon Musk getting in shape and taking care of their health. So everybody has time in their day to work out, and I'm going to show you how to work out with the little time you do have to get the most results. So my name is Alan, and I'm an online coach that helps people get ripped and athletic. So to give you some context, I'm self-employed and I work as an independent contractor, and I also run my own business. But how can I work out less yet get the same results or even better results in some cases? The key is intensity and finding the sweet spot of how much exercise you actually need to do to stimulate an adaptation. Instead of just following some long routine to the T that actually fucking does more than you need and it's not the essentials that you need, you actually just need to know the right amount of what exercises are needed in order to get the desired result. So, for example, if you're trying to lose fat and build muscle, in terms of exercise, in order to build muscle, we know we have to be pushing ourselves to close to failure to stimulate the adaptation of muscle growth. So, by knowing this concept, this is why this is so key. By knowing this concept, you don't need to know the exact sets and reps to do in every single workout or in every single exercise. What you need to do is learn what pushing yourself to failure actually feels like so that you have a reference point. So once you know the exertion level that's required to get the result, and now you know how it feels, you have a muscle memory reference to how that feels. Every time you go into the gym and you're short on time, you can refer back to that reference point of what failure felt like and push yourself to that level of exertion as quickly as possible. Of course, making sure you warm up and stuff, don't, injure yourself, but you know the feeling that you're going in there to achieve. You're not going in there to do 3 sets of 12. You're not going in there to do 4 sets of 10. You're going in there to push your muscles close to failure. Now, the reason why people think sets and reps is so important is because it gives it a number to actually like quantify what the fuck you're doing in the gym. So I'm not saying that sets and reps doesn't matter at all, but it's more to get you to a certain feeling. It's more to get you to a certain point of exertion rather than actually, if I just do 4 sets of 10, then I'm going to build muscle. If I just do 3 sets of 12, I know people who've been in the gym for years just doing that same 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 12, make no progress. Absolutely no progress. The determining factor is the intensity, and the intensity is the level of exertion, how close you're training to failure in terms of building muscle. So, this is a concept I like to call intuitive training, and you can apply this to whatever goals you have in the gym, whether it be getting stronger, building muscle, losing fat, and so on. So, to break it down again, even simpler, first, learn the level of exertion needed in the workout to make the adaptation that you're going for. So let's say, for example, we're trying to build muscle, we're trying to lose fat. So it would be training close to failure in order to build muscle. That's the level of exertion you need to go to. Then picking a few basic exercises for the specific area, the specific group of muscles that you want to grow muscle in. So, for example, let's just say chest. So, pick 3 to 5 exercises you can do. Honestly, depending on how short you are on time each day for a workout, you can just do three very basic exercises. So, let's say we're doing chest, I'll do an incline bench, I'll do a flat bench, and I'll do some flies. So now you have your exercises. Then you pick a weight that's heavy, but that you can still rep. So what I mean by that is, let's say I pick up some lightweight, right? And I know I could do that for like 20 reps or something like that. Like whatever. You don't want to pick that weight because then it's going to be not heavy enough to get yourself to the level of exertion you need to build muscle, if that makes sense. Like you want to pick a weight that's heavier so that once I pick up this heavier weight, I can probably only do like 10 to 15 reps, maybe. You know what I mean? Like 10 to 12 reps or something like that. It doesn't matter the exact amount, but it should be heavy enough to where it's challenging. Challenging, but you can still rep it. After that, once you pick your weight, you want to push yourself until failure for one set. So if you never push yourself to failure, you want to push yourself to failure for one set and really examine how that feels. So failure meaning you're physically incapable of doing another rep. Like let's say I'm doing the weight 10 reps and just 11, I just can't do it. I can't do it and I muster up the strength to get up 11, and then I go for 12 and I just physically can't. That's failure. Like that's legit failure. So so now you can do a few more sets to failure with a challenging weight. And this is up to you. You can go up in weight, you can go down in weight and do a little bit more reps. You can, but you know the reference point, you know that feeling that you're going to. You know that feeling that you're going towards. You know that effort level and level of exertion that you're trying to achieve to build muscle to get your desired goal. So you want to apply the same principle to the other exercises in your workout as well. And then you can also apply this to, let's say your goal is to build strength, your goal is to increase your endurance, your goal is to get faster, or whatever type of training. You can apply this to those types of training as well. Apply this principle of getting to the level of exertion, doing the amount that you need to do to see the adaptation and cutting it off there. This is how I was able to make gains while still working a full-time job and even now being self-employed and pretty much my own boss. This is how I'm still able to work out. I'm still able to have muscle. I'm still able to build muscle. I'm still able to improve as an athlete. I'm still able to be ripped. This is how I'm able to do it because of the fact that I use this intuitive training method and I now know where I need to push my body to in order to see the best results. So you can use this method if you're someone who's busy and you're looking to get in shape. It doesn't have to take long. Your workouts don't have to take long. They can be legit 45 minutes and you can be ripped and have a dope physique. So also diet is going to play a huge role in this as well. And if you struggle with your diet, comment below what exactly is the hard part about dieting for you and I can make a video about that. Because if you have your dieting on point and you're training like the way I just told you, using the intuitive training method, it's gonna be it's gonna be very simple to build muscle. It's going to be very simple to lose fat. It's going to be very simple to get more athletic. It's going to be very simple to get results. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to take long. It doesn't have to take long in your workouts and it doesn't have to take a super long time period. You just have to know what you're doing. If you'd like some help with this, send me a DM on Instagram with the word leader, and I'll personally help you one on one so that we can create a plan for you. With that being said, that's the end of the video. Comment below, what you're struggling with, whether it's workouts, diet, recovery, consistency, anything that it is. Comment that below. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications because we're going to be posting valuable content like this on a regular basis. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys later.